We really need to talk about this whole Selena Gomez and Hailey Bieber situation because it's gotten messy again. People are taking sides after an article from the Wall Street Journal came out, and the way it was written caused tons of confusion. Now everyone is trying to figure out what actually happened. Selena even reacted to it, which stirred things up even more. So here's what happened. Selena Gomez and Hailey Bieber are both back in the news, which hasn't happened for a while. Things between them were quiet for some time, but now the drama has returned. This time it all started with what people are calling a subtle dig and a deleted Instagram story. Hailey recently did an interview with Wall Street Journal magazine, where she talked about how frustrating it is to constantly be compared to other people in the beauty industry. She said she finds it annoying when people compare her brand to others, and added that she isn't competitive with people she's not inspired by. That one line caught everyone's attention. The internet immediately began speculating about who she was talking about. Most people assumed she meant Selena Gomez because Selena's beauty brand, Rare Beauty, sits in the same stores as Hailey's brand. The comments online exploded with things like, "Who isn't she inspired by? Is she shading Selena?" It didn't take long for everything to blow up. After Hailey's interview went viral, Selena posted a message on her Instagram story that said, "Just leave the girl alone. She can say whatever she wants. It doesn't affect my life. It's about relevance, not intelligence. Be kind. All brands inspire me. There's room for everyone." At first, people thought Selena was defending Hailey because of the leave the girl alone part. But when Selena added, "It's about relevance, not intelligence," fans started wondering if that was a jab. The line, "All brands inspire me," also stood out. Since Hailey had just said she wasn't inspired by everyone, people began interpreting this as Selena throwing shade right back. This confusion made things even messier. Fans couldn't tell if Selena was defending Hailey, responding to her, or doing both at the same time. What made it more interesting was that Hailey's publicist reportedly stepped in during the same interview when certain questions came up. The article had already been out for days, and barely anyone cared, until Selena posted her story. Once she did, people began analyzing every detail, what Hailey said, what Selena meant, and whether any of it was intentional. Then a wave of online debates started. Some sided with Hailey, saying she was just talking about her brand and wasn't attacking anyone. Others sided with Selena, saying she had every right to respond if she felt targeted. Hailey's critics argued that she constantly brings up Selena indirectly, copies her looks, even copies her tattoos. They pointed out that Hailey launched her brand after Selena did, so comparisons were bound to happen. Meanwhile, Selena's critics accused her of always acting like the victim, posting shady things and then deleting them so she can deny everything later. They pointed out that her Instagram story stayed up for about 10 minutes before she deleted it, saying that proved she knew exactly what she was doing. One fan defending Hailey wrote, "Selena acts like everything is about her. Hailey wasn't even talking about her. Isn't Selena supposed to be on her honeymoon right now?" Someone defending Selena said, "Hailey is obsessed. She says she's not inspired by people she's not competing with. But she started her brand after Selena and keeps copying her style." So both fan bases went at each other again, turning social media into a battlefield. To give some context, here's what the Wall Street Journal article actually said. Hailey's brand launched in September 2022 with a small product line, described the minimal gray packaging as her own idea, and said, she tested products on Justin and her friends before releasing them. Rhode often sells out and sometimes releases limited editions to keep people interested. Her collaboration with Krispy Kreme created huge buzz. When asked whether she felt pressure competing with other Sephora brands like Selena's Rare Beauty, Hailey said there's room for everyone. She added she's mostly competitive with herself, not others, and repeated that she doesn't feel competitive with people she's not inspired by. That's the part that triggered everything. Even though Hailey never mentioned Selena's name, the internet filled in the blanks. The timing, the wording, and their long history made people think she meant Selena. Hailey's publicist even stepped in during the interview when Selena's brand was brought up. Later, Hailey's team told TMZ that Hailey's not inspired, quote, had nothing to do with Selena, that she was referring to other skincare brands. They said the article made it sound like she answered a Selena-related question. But she did in single quotes. Then a screenshot started circulating online, where someone asked the journalist why she mentioned Selena, and she apparently replied it was because their brands sit next to each other at That added even more confusion. Did she mention Selena directly or not? Nobody knows. Everything got worse when Selena posted her Instagram story. The interview had been out for days with almost no attention. But the moment Selena posted and deleted her story, the drama exploded again. It's possible Selena saw a screenshot and felt like Hailey's comment was aimed at her, so she reacted impulsively and then deleted it when she realized it would spark drama. But once it was posted, it spread everywhere, and this wasn't the only thing happening that week involving Selena, Hailey, and Justin. In a recent episode of Wizards Beyond Waverly Place, Selena's character Alex gave her daughter advice about dating. she said, as someone whose type is bad boys you think you can fix. But you can't, so you end up writing songs about them. Fans immediately linked the line to her real-life relationship with Justin Bieber. Some said, 7 years later and she's still shading him. Others said it was just a joke. Meanwhile, in her interview, Hailey talked more about her brand. She addressed customer complaints about the lip treatment having a grainy texture. Hailey admitted the issue really upset her and that they had to reformulate the product. She said the whole experience was a learning curve and that running a brand means accepting feedback and improving. Despite the online chaos, Hailey seems to be doing well. Her company reportedly reached $1 billion valuation and she's still heavily involved. But no matter how much time passes, people keep tying Selena and Hailey together. Their beauty, brands, their shared history with Justin, and the internet's obsession with their dynamic make it impossible for them to exist separately in public conversation. In the end, this round of drama probably wouldn't have blown up if Selena hadn't reacted to the interview. Whether her post was shade or just a general statement, it reignited a story that had already died out. Both fan bases jumped back into action, dissecting every screenshot and quote to defend their side. For now, Hailey is focusing on her brand while Selena works on her projects and her shows. But it's clear that no matter what they do, the public will always find a way to connect them. The internet thrives on their tension, Evan, when neither one is intentionally fueling it. Whether it's a beauty comment, a TV line, or a 10-minute Instagram story, people turn it into another chapter of their ongoing saga.